Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft with Trillian. We have a different sort of episode today because I have rather foolishly been playing our world in snapshots. And it turns out that because I opened it up in 14W25B, I have borked it. Now, I haven't necessarily seen any evidence of that, but it very well may be that we can't continue with that world. So I was thinking what to do, and I thought, you know what? Let's go on vacation. This is a world that I created in a super flat world. Let's just let it render. It's a city. I call it Swanville. And I was working on it maybe a year ago. It was a while ago. So I'm not sure exactly what the last update was, maybe 1.6. I know there's no granite being used or anything. I built all of this in creative. Let's let it render. It's going to take a while. My frame rate is really slow as well. We're up on top of the building where very soon, hopefully, we should be able to see. Well, maybe not. Let's fly. Come on, up. There we go. Downtown. So, welcome to the city of Swanville. It has many features. It has its own economy because after I started building in Superflat, I was like, oh, wait. I'm going to have to do everything by trading because I can't actually mine. Somewhere out in the distance, we're just having so many render problems, but let me try this. Make it re-render. Somewhere off in the distance, and I forget exactly where. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've been here. We started building a fake mountain that you could... Oh, man, it is just rendering so slowly. Maybe I should have gotten it to start. Let's see, where... I don't even know where to begin. Let me take this off. Okay, all of the, let's see, I'm facing north. All of the east-west streets are named after trees, and then all the north-south streets are numbers. Starting, I guess, over there, maybe. Possibly in the center. Let me put a sword in my hand, because I'm in creative. This is the police station. There's so much to show you, actually. It's just insane. The city hall. Which, let me see if I can get... Yeah, the clock tower. So that's pretty cool. Over here is the bank. And basically, there's this whole system... Come on down. There's a whole system that I came up with involving emeralds. Yeah, this is the trade. So, or this is my numbering system, I guess. If it says B, it's a block. Ingot, nugget, and emerald. And I guess if we go inside the bank, Swanville Bank. I don't know how long this video is going to be, because honestly, I'm just sort of fascinated to go back into this thing after so long. But here's the exchange rate. 1 emerald for a gold block. Or 9 ingots, or 81 nuggets. So basically, all of these chests, you can see I've done some trading already. All of these chests are filled with gold and such that I can spend at these shops because you can't get everything that you need. So let's see. Let's go into a shop here. What have we got? Now open for business. It is, looks like a farming store. Yeah, seeds. See, and then you can purchase everything in blocks. So basically you can farm or whatever and trade for emeralds and then turn the emeralds into gold and then come here and buy things. And then as the manager or mayor, I guess, of Swanville, I have to go around periodically and empty out the gold from the vendors and put it back in the bank. But I don't even think I've ever played this long enough to make that happen. Lots of glowstone because I'm on peaceful, so let me just change it to night, and you can see it has a lovely glow. Everything glows. Oh, look, here's the movie theater. Oh, why we have a lighting glitch up there. Here's the movie theater. Ticket booths. I was gonna, we'll talk about the villagers and stuff in a minute, but I'm hoping to actually, like, stick some people back here and such. I think... No, I don't have them in yet, but one idea that I had was to put in chests with, like, slips of paper and, you know, that are tickets and blah, blah, blah. But I think, being as you can't really go to the movies in here, I guess this is all for looks anyway. But here's your concession stand, and here are some of the rooms. Oh, it looks like I didn't finish this one. Or the painting popped up. Who knows? Because I'm doing it with a... Hello. Can I go through the door? My frame rate is so low right now that it's, like, really having problems with doors. Let's see. What else? There's so many things. Okay, so there's a little bus stop. Where are we? We're at 3rd and Spruce. I live on Spruce. So I guess we'll just go down this way. I really should give you an overview more than a walking tour, but see, we've got some townhouses here. And I live in the purple one. This is my favorite color. Oops, one of my shutters is open. Whoa, doors. Ugh, doors. Okay. Yeah, it does look like I'm missing some paintings. So when I finally started playing it, like, and trading for things and stuff. Yeah, see, I have a little fountain. And inside, like, we each have this little, thing. And then inside the block, we have a community garden. So this is how I've been doing a lot of my trades and stuff. Okay, so let's lift up. Uh-oh. I just jumped and broke a thing. Oh, well. Lift up. Let's see, where are we? Movie theater, townhouses. These are little bungalow houses over here. It might be a little bit derpy, but I built this almost all myself. Jack the Fire Lord and Sir Mark helped me with some of the streets, but I built all the buildings myself, so it's a lot of, you know, the same thing over and over again. Some of them more done than others. I think this might be the house that Jack took. Not the house that Jack built. Or maybe this is his house. I think it probably is. I don't know why there's no doors. I don't know what's going on. We have a church. Swanville Unitarian Universalist Church. There's the church. Come down the aisle. There's the altar and the organ. I'm pretty sure I had some pictures or something going on there. And then in here, right, I had the confessional, which is actually a cleric to trade with. I haven't traded with any of these guys. This is 1.5 or 1.6 was the last time I was in here. It was right after they gave us the stained clay. Because you can see I got all excited about stained clay. Yeah, a couple 2-story bungalows there. Let's see, we've been to the bank. Oh, behind the church is the graveyard. This is a good time to come down here, actually. So behind the church is the graveyard. In here. And then behind it is the spooky old house. Look, we've got some some graffiti on the boarded windows. This shutter's actually supposed to be like this. It's all like, there's a scary basement-y thing. I forget what's in the basement. I can't seem to go down in the basement. Come on. Oh, it's the brewing and stuff. It'd be great to have a witch trap down in here. Not really, because that would just be dangerous and I'd never get to come down here. Ooh, this spooky time of night, it's an excellent time of night to come out here. And look at the ruined... the ruined old house. Okay, let's see. What else have we got? Ruined old house. The farmer's market. Well, let's get out of the spooky old house's ground. See, I hadn't even finished leveling out the ground or anything, because I was basically waiting to see what ideas I had. Oh, there's my skyscraper in the middle. We'll go take a look at that again. We head back towards downtown. This is pretty at night, I guess. But this is my farmer's market. So, you see I have it. This was even before, like, I wasn't even trying to breed them or anything. Because this is before all of that. It was just to give me a bunch of farming trades. I basically threw spawn eggs in there and killed them until I had the ones I wanted. But God only knows what would happen now. I haven't even tried to trade with anybody yet, which I think is what resets them from the old version to the new. Southeast corner of the city, Palm Avenue and 4th Street. Okay. I think we've got some signs here of, like, Swanville Farmer's Market. So that's nice. Let's see. Okay, so let's head back towards downtown. There we go. That's a lovely shot of downtown. Got a little carried away with the hardened clay here. But it was fun. It made for a pretty town. Most of these buildings are entirely empty on the inside. Like, it's just a facade. Can I get down, please? I'm so sorry. The lag here is just killing me. Let's do it with the shift key. So yeah, a lot of these, the downstairs has. Because again, I was trying to put in a lot of doors. At the time, that was the only thing that mattered for villagers. This is a happy little park. Probably use some more lighting. Little benches and... Sorry, my frame rate is so low. Nice little fountain. Looking up at the skyscraper. Let's fly. The skyscraper, I was working on a way to come up, so it had levels and stairs and stuff. So you could come up to this observation deck. I guess I fixed it. I feel like there was something wrong with the observation deck somehow. But it has that, and then a beacon on top. I think at the time I was sort of showing it off to my family and taking requests, and they said they wanted a building that went all the way to the sky, so we did that. Let's see, from the observation deck, we ought to be able to see a lot, so hence the name. Am I down? Okay. So, yeah, City Hall, which is actually a giant library, the police station, I'll take you in there in a little bit, I guess. We did the church and the farmer's market and the old house. These are all things where you've got stores on the bottom and then fake residential on top. A lot of doors to meet a city's, you know, to meet the needs of trying to populate the town. A lot of doors. But a lot of fakery. I mean, it's all like open on the inside. That seemed to be the easiest way to do it. Oh, we're back at the hotel. This was one of the first things I did because this is where I was living while I was building things. I didn't do it in survival by any means. Obviously, it's a super flat world. I can't even get anything here. But I was using it as a sort of base of operations. So the two rooms are essentially identical. There we go. But it if it's suddenly nighttime and I don't want it to be, I can always run over here to the hotel. And then pay 5 ingots. Yeah. So again, like most of these buildings on top don't actually have anything, but the stores are open, and I trapped a dude who can actually do trades with me, and then I also put in, I filled the filled the chest with everything you could imagine, and nice little butcher shop restaurant. And then set prices for everything. And I mean, I spent a long time working on prices and like what the actual value of things were, and in comparison to other things and stuff to make it all fair. And I just really kind of went all out. I remember that took a lot of time to figure out, and I'm still probably not happy with all of it, but the building is great. Let's see. Feel like it's down this way. This is more the industrial part of town. By the way, these all have addresses. So you know where you are. You can just walk up to a thing and say, okay, well, I'm between 3rd and 4th Street. Can I please fly? Thank you. For the trees, I don't know what I'd tell you. So this is more the industrial part of town over here. Sorry for the frame rate. So it basically looks like a factory, but what it is stockyards. If I can ever get across the street. Please breed before you leave. Open to the public. Swanville stockyards. So you can come in here and kill whatever you need. If you need to do a trade for pigs or whatever, like it's all like basically like community garden, community livestock. And there's swords and apples and seeds and things like that because you're supposed to breed before you leave. And leads and anything else you might need. It's a pretty fully functioning city. I mean, that was sort of my realization. I started in super flat because I kind of wanted to make roads like this, and I just didn't want to be bothered. And then once I did it in super flat, I was like, oh no, there's nothing out there. Of course, there's a bunch of stuff out there now. And I think I have run out there and killed things. But yeah, so I was sort of a mite screwed, if you will. So these are my little intersections. I've got banners and lights, stop signs. Sherman Smithy. So a nice big blacksmith shop with a blacksmith who, again, I am afraid to talk to right now. And then this is sort of the, like, east-west, this side of town is the rougher side of town. So it's where you have the stockyards and everything, but it's also where you have the tenements. And the tenements are basically just these skinny, still can't come down, these skinny buildings filled with doors that are just there to trick the game into producing lots of villagers. And tons of people hang out there at night. Same with these, but they across the street here, but they just look a little nicer. And each one has shops on the bottom. Although, this is how I built them all at first. I just built them. And then filled them in and turned them into things sort of based on what I needed. So that things were well spread out and I didn't have more than one thing, you know. Well, I don't know how particular I was about that. But yeah, so now we're over on 2nd Street. And again, you can buy iron, you can buy diamonds, all for gold. And the gold you get from the emeralds, which you've traded at the bank. So this is kind of a tough side of town to be on, especially for a frame rate, because lots and lots of villagers. And I don't know what will happen. Ah, here we go. So then I kept coming up with more things that I couldn't get a hold of. So this is called Experience Matters Ore Store. Now open for business. Can't mine to your heart's content? Shop here. And here you can buy the actual blocks and then go to your house or usually to some open field, some vacant lot, and lay them all out and then mine them. And it also has a lot of dyes and things for the stained clay. So yeah, I tried to make it so that you could buy just about everything. There's more food. This is a ATM. So you can, oh wait, I need more of my gold. I need more of my emeralds. Wait, where's my wheat? So I keep everything tradable there. And we're back around to the movie theater again. So let me try to fly. Come on. Oh, frame rate. Why do you hate me so? Nah. Okay, I guess I'm not going to get to fly. We're back around where the townhouses are. Movie theater. This is sort of the nicer side of town. The buildings are a little bit shorter and a little bit nicer. It has a more swanky thing. The apartments upstairs look like they're bigger, you know, because there's fewer doors. We're back at the park. Oh, here's something I haven't taken you to is the police station and the city hall. So since we're within walking distance, I have horses too, which is why there's horse things tied up everywhere. Here's the library with a librarian, and also since I had all these books laid out, I put in an enchanting table. I've learned more about enchanting tables since then, and I'm not sure it's actually in the best configuration, but there's a couple of enchanting tables. And, of course, a librarian to trade with at the info desk over there. Let's see. And then the police station. This one was kind of fun to do, just to make the town look nice. I used to play a lot of Sims before this, so there's one of the telephone boxes. Let's see. Come in here. There's the sort of bullpen kind of business. Come back in here. Here's all the desks and computers and stuff, right? And they've got little chairs for the suspects to sit in. And then here's the jail. Oh, this is the metal detector. Of course, this is the table where you put your stuff. This is where the guard sits when there's no one coming through, the metal detector. And then the jails. Very cool. I'd kind of forgotten. Little toilet and sink. Bed. Yeah, this is really fun for me. I'm sorry. I hope it's not terribly boring. But it's really fun for me to get to take a tour because I finally got it loaded up onto this laptop and I didn't even open it until I started recording, so I did not know exactly what I would find. I mean, no, I take that back. I did open it to check and make sure it was the right file because there was earlier saved versions. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I stopped working on it is because we lost the file in switching from one computer to another, and the only city file I could find was an older one that half of this wasn't built, and I was just heartbroken and couldn't even begin to think about it because I was just devastated. Look, if you just need some food, there's a little, like, not like a drive-through, but like a walk-up window. Yeah. So, but then today we just figured out, oh, wait a minute, I know where that file is. I know how to get it, and we got it. And so I'm just thrilled. It's so fun walking around. Okay, so that's a tour of the city. Let me know if you'd like to see me actually play any of this. When I came into the game, I was on survival and apparently had been living in my townhouse and trying to make use of the city. So let me know if you want to see any of that, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with our survival world. So in the meantime, I'll be taking you around to some other places that I've made, just so we can have some fun taking a look at it. Yay! Swanville, with its hotel and its movie theater. Oh, this makes me happy. Yay! Thanks. Hit the like button. Be well.